All right, and we're live. Of course, nobody's here yet, but I'm hoping that a few of you show up any second. I'm going to plug the power into this and wait for a few people to get here before we get started, which technically I have already gotten started, and I'm getting the camera all situated here so it doesn't fall over while we're prepping food. Well, I hope some people show up anyway. I guess that gives me time to get the laptop going so I can watch the chat on this. Okay. Checking the live stream. Hello, Nova Scotia. Hello, New Zealand. Okay, good. We're gonna. Oh, better turn that down. All right, good. Looks like we got about 11 people here so far. Dominic and Hudson are downstairs right now. Dominic's playing the PlayStation and Hudson's getting her water. Hello, Ashley Johnson. I'm gonna do my best to field the questions. I don't have Casey here with me right now, but she probably will show up while we're doing this. I think along with Ashley. Ashley and Troy are going to be staying with us tonight, and then we're all headed to Casey and Ashley's parents tomorrow for a memorial service for Casey's great aunt, like Casey's grandmother's sister. Anyway, so we're making tater tot casserole today, and I got a bit of it already started just to get it out of the way. I got some ground beef. Ooh, that lid's hot. Got some ground beef right here. Going to drain that. While I do that, I'll read that big comment. It says, hey, do you remember me? We talked last time on your orange chicken video. Of course, Alex. Welcome back. All right, I'm going to drain this grease off. I got a metal colander here in the sink. Just bringing all the meat, all the drippings down into here. Excuse me. I went ahead and got the hamburger started. We'll let that drain for a minute. I went ahead and got the hamburger started so that so you guys wouldn't have to sit here for a full hour of cooking. If you don't know how to brown hamburger, then you maybe shouldn't be cooking or practice a little bit. Anyway, and then I've also got the tater tots going in here, which it looks like they have a little more than 2 minutes left on them, which I actually, from the look of it, I'm gonna probably have them go in that oven for another 10 minutes or so because I want them to be really crispy. I think the hamburger is drained enough. Oh, and then been good, Alex. Thank you, Amy. We've been doing great. Hello, Sherry from Michigan. And then in here in the microwave, we got some frozen peas. Okay, I've got a big mixing bowl. Hamburger is drained enough. I mean, I don't want to get rid of all the fat or there's no flavor, right? This is such a simple recipe, but Casey begs for this about once a month. She's like, "You haven't made tater tot casserole this month. Will you please make it?" And I'm like, "Of course I will, because I love my wife and I love tater tot casserole, and it's really good leftover. Like true comfort food." So that was about a pound and a half of ground beef. You could use like ground turkey if you want to. I mean, I guess you could use ground chicken, but I don't think it'd turn out the same. And then I do 2 cans of cream of mushroom. Boop, boop. That would be the tater tots timer. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna add another. Let's just go 8 minutes more. They're technically cooked, but I want them crispy. I'm also going to need to get a spoon out. Now, once I get this all mixed together, we're going to go downstairs and see Hudson, see Dominic. There it is, my small squeegee. Rubber spatula. I call them squeegees. Because, I mean, that's essentially what they are, right? Thank you, Sherry. Alex, they're doing good. Like I said, we'll go down there in just a second. I'll get this assembled. And then while it's in the oven, we will go down and visit with Hudson and Dominic. It is about 102 degrees here today. So we have been pretty much hiding in the basement all day. I went and got a haircut. What do you think? What do you think? Does it look okay? And put these, I gotta rinse these and they go out to the recycling. Oh, and somebody's at the door. Be right back. Come on, Niko. He's downstairs. I'm doing a live stream cooking right now. Dominic's downstairs playing racing game. Or VR or something. That's the neighbor, Calvin, Dominic's friend. Came over to play with Dominic. Okay. Where were we? Okay. All right, 2 cans of the cream of mushroom, and then you can see about, cup and a half of peas. And then liberal on the onion powder, or if you like onions, just fry some onions up with your hamburger and put it in there. I like I think we've covered this. I like the flavor of onions. I just don't like to crunch into onions. So, must be nice, 93 degrees, jeez. So onion powder and some black pepper. A nice big pinch of salt, or 2. I use MSG in most casseroles. Don't be afraid of it. Anyone who thinks they're allergic to it, it's a myth. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Don't use it if you're afraid of it. And then just a few pinches of rosemary, some crushed rosemary. Garlic powder. Again, you could use real garlic. Just fry it up with your hamburger and onion. I just go in there with our garlic powder and some basil. Yeah, it's no fun. Especially when it's like it's probably 50% humidity out there right now. Let me get a big spoon to mix this all up. And we are not done with our ingredients yet. I think the boys are just playing. It sounded like Dominic was yelling or arguing with him. I don't know. They're boys. That happens, you know. Yeah, it's a heat advisory right now here also. Okay. And then, much to my doctor's chagrin, you can leave this out, but do you know why most food in restaurants is so delicious? You would not believe the amount of butter that they add to everything. So I put about a half a tablespoon of butter in there. I keep pausing because I swear they're screaming at each other, but I think they're just having fun. Last night I made Casey's favorite thing, deviled eggs, and her other favorite dessert, Jell-O. But this has like whipped cream that I added in the top of it, and so it's like, guys, you fell. This tripod, the tripod started to fall over right off the top of the fridge. Let me readjust that. Oh, hang on. Okay. Butter put away. Let's readjust that really quickly. Yeah, I know. You okay? Yeah, she passed away much earlier in the year. I want to say April. They live in Salt Lake City, but she's from here, so they're having a memorial service here. But thank you for the kind thoughts. Okay, I think that'll stay. Right, there we go. Okay. I hope you guys don't fall again. Are you okay? Nobody got sick, did they? Don't want anybody getting sick. Whew, it's just a little hot in there. Yeah, those are looking good. Perfect. Okay, those tots have been going at 450. I need to bring that down to 350. Okay, let me get that butter mixed all up in there. So, I think last time when I did the orange chicken, I did a live cooking feed. I said I'm going to try to do this like once a month, like cook something live at least once a month. So here we are doing it again. Last month we were promoting the shirts during the live stream, and this time I'm going to ask you guys a favor. Really simple, especially anybody who usually comments on our videos. I had this idea. As a YouTuber, of course, I'm trying to grow our subscribership, our views, so that I can keep doing this for a living. All right, Tyler, you're done. And holding on for dear life. Oh, hey, the 60s gal. This is super, super, super easy, and the payoff is awesome. And just a few bruised heads. That's awesome. So I was gonna say that I'm asking you guys' help. So I'm trying to grow the channel. I am a YouTube consumer also, so I watch a lot of vlogs. I'm easily subscribed to over 100 channels. Anything from science videos like The King of Random, or Smarter Every Day, the slow-mo guys, things like that. But also to the more bass stuff, which would be like the David Dobrik's and Jason Nash and kind of that stuff, and the more wholesome stuff, the J House vlogs and the AB family are like some of our favorites to watch. And of course the big famous ones, the Casey Neistats, the Roman Atwoods, the Shonduras, which brings me to something I'm going to ask if you guys could do for us, and that would be to go over to Shonduras' channel after you watch this video. Not right now, stay here, don't go anywhere. But Shonduras, it's like Honduras, but with an S at the front. Pretty cool channel. I don't know if it's for everybody, but they recently had a baby, and they, I think it was Anti-Kel is what he passed on to her and to their infant, and they had to do transfusions. So they've been in the NICU for almost 2 weeks, and they just got to come home, I think 2 days ago, because they just posted the video yesterday. So there's a video that Adley gets to meet her new brother. And so I was thinking, as a promotion for this channel, but also as Hopesters, to go over, and they were in the NICU for a couple of weeks, and they're at home on oxygen with a new baby. So I was wondering if you guys could go over on that video and say you are a Hopester from the See the Sights channel, and that we are in support and everything's gonna be fine, and we're just like hoping and praying that everything goes good for your new baby Niko from that See the Sights fam over here from the Hopesters. So good message for them, message from us, so that Shonduras knows that this channel loves him, and maybe he will send some love back our way. So that's my ask. If after this is over, if you guys could go over to that specific video, which I'll put a link in the description of this when it's over, and if you have trouble finding it, but I would love it if you guys could do that. And I'm thinking about sending them, 4 shirts, because they have 2 kids, and there's, you see. Hello, Pennsylvania, Betty Baker. Yes, they had their baby. Sorry, Alex, this may sound totally like a politician answer, but it is the swear to God truth. I listen to everything, and I think it has to do with the mood that I'm in. By the way, I'm greasing this casserole dish, which I think I made a little more than I need to, so I'm probably gonna get a second dish out just to put the little extra in. We'll see after we fill this up. I listen to almost everything. I think, gosh, I'm trying to think what maybe I don't listen to. This one's out. Got a new one yesterday. Maybe I'm not a big fan of the newer country music, but if I'm just hanging out, I like to listen to blues a lot, like the Pandora stations. I put on blues. I am a huge fan of drum and bass, which is like electronica music, but I used to run a huge country bar, and I know all my 90s country, and I grew up in a bar that was, my dad's bar was called the Twilighter Country Club, which we got a bunch of mail from golf courses and stuff like that, but he meant that it was country, as in country music and cowboy hats. So I grew up on all the old, like Hank Williams and Ernest Tubb and George Jones and those kinds of things, and that's the kind of stuff I like to sing when we do karaoke. I love hip hop. I like rap. I like it all. It's just, I don't know. Maybe there's probably, I hear stuff out there sometimes I'm kind of like, oh no, I can't listen to that. Anyway. That's right. Music is beautiful. Yeah, I love banjo too, which is the more bluegrass stuff. Bluegrass is a whole lot of fun. Okay, I'm kind of wasting time right now while the oven kind of cools itself down. I'm going to go ahead and move some of these tots. We want to cover the bottom of the dish Whoop. Lost one over the side. Man down. Oh, I missed it. Went right off my tooth. It's funny you asked that and the subject that we're on, because it was a friend of mine that posted about it today. By the way, I hear Casey pulling in the garage right now, so we're gonna have help on the live stream now. But a friend of mine posted about a DJ that he was listening to at some bar the night before, and the DJ was playing some old country, and then he played some reggae, and then he played some rap, and he asked the guy, he was like, wow, you're kind of all over the place. And the guy said, I grew up in a town that had one radio station, and it played all kinds of music. And he said before, he goes, I got older, and I realized that there were different genres. He goes, I thought everyone just listened to all music, which I thought was a really great thought, because why wouldn't you? Why separate? Congregate. Hee-haw, yes. Blink 182. I have a friend that's obsessed with Blink 182. Hi, Mama.
Hi.
Welcome home.
It's so hot.
Casey's here.
Hi, everybody.
Getting out some sharp cheddar cheese. Now, just take a nice handful of this, and let me turn that so you can see, and hope that you guys don't fall again. Okay, there we go. So I got the bottom of the dish covered in tater tots. Get a nice handful of cheese and just sprinkle some over. You don't want to go totally heavy on it, but you definitely want to get coverage. And then we take our mixture and dump it in. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to get out the little dish and make a smaller extra. Oops. Boom. There we go. Then we're gonna top that with more tater tots. And this one, make sure you get them kind of laying down. They'll get coverage. If you just dump them in, they stand up and they don't get as much coverage that way. You want to leave a few gaps also, because you want to save some tater tots for your extra little dish. Hi, Mom. How was the ice cream social?
It was delicious. I had brown butter and pecan ice cream. It was delicious.
I love ice cream, but I can't have it.
Ashley had goat cheese, apricot, and walnut. It was actually really good.
Goat cheese?
Dude, this place, Betty Ray's, it's down in City Market and also Waldo. We have to go there.
All right. Okay, that one is assembled. Then we're going to top it with the cheese. And then we're going to build our little mini. So our realtor that helped us buy this house had an ice cream social client appreciation get together. So Casey took Ashley to that. Dominic doesn't like ice cream, which is kind of weird. And of course Hudson can't have ice cream, and it's 102 degrees, so we stayed home.
She says hi, and also wanted to know how the kids were doing. You're in Kansas City and you need a realtor, and is your gal. And be Walter people.
Yes. Okay, let me get out the small.
Hi, Alex. Everybody say hi.
Yes. I'm not gonna have enough tater tots, I think. So I don't. We'll put a few in the bottom and a few on top. This is just the extra.
Did you flip a spatula?
Did I flip it? I almost flipped this spatula out of the bowl when I was trying to tap this spoon off. It was crossed over.
I wondered if maybe you should do some flare in the kitchen. Nobody's seen you do your flare while cooking. That'd be fine.
So this stuff, like I said, is amazing leftover. Honestly, what I'd say about 3 days in the fridge, and it's better than it is gonna be today. Wouldn't you agree, Mom?
I think tater tot casserole is, yes.
It's like a fine
much
wine.
better leftover. In fact, I don't know. Every time you make it, I wish there were more.
Right?
Because it only lasts 2 days.
Yeah, because we eat it pretty quickly, but it's hard to resist it. It's hard to resist it and let it age because you just want to eat it right away. Okay, there's the sad little extra one. Okay, I told everybody that once I got these in the oven, we were going to run downstairs and see the kids. First, let me get some more seltzer water. It's like $2.69 a 12-pack for this stuff. Carbonated water. I think I say that in so many vlogs whenever you see this. And tonight I'm doing the strawberry pineapple smash.
Yuck. That sounds gross.
It's delicious.
Ash and Troy are coming over after Troy gets off work at 7.
Yeah, they're staying with us tonight. Talked with Troy earlier, and then they're gonna drive separate to Topeka, and then we're gonna take them on with us to Niko.
Yeah. Yeah, because they have to get their card nights done or something. Alex laughed when I said spatula flip. I was like, you should do flare. See? See? That's nothing though. How do you flare while cooking? Kill someone. No, Ashley goes, I'm current. I know who he is. I go, he was a flare bartender after all.
Okay, these are going in the oven. This right here would be a bad idea to Normally, I tell my phone, set a timer for 25 minutes, but that's you guys. So I'm gonna set it on here, so we have to remember to be back up here within 25 minutes. That oven is set at 350, and both of them are in there. Everything essentially in that is cooked. We're just needing the cheese to melt and brown up, and all the flavors to kind of find their way together. and then it's gonna be dinner time. So let's go see the kids. I told everybody to please go over to Shonduras' channel and leave a comment, please. Just let them know that the Hopesters know that they can get through this. So
yeah, because they're on the baby monitor and everything.
they have oxygen at home. It's yeah.
Do you know who else just announced they're pregnant? La Vagabond. Elena's pregnant.
We watch a channel called Sailing La Vagabond about this couple, and they have a boat and they just keep sailing around the world. That's what they do, and they have a YouTube channel that pays for it.
It's beautiful if you've never seen
gorgeous
their channel.
footage.
So awesome.
Yeah. And then Casey and Neistat, they're pregnant also.
Yeah, everybody's having babies.
We're always, of course, because of special needs family, we're always a little stressed out when people are pregnant, just because we know how things can go, but we're always, because we're Hopesters, very hopeful. So, all right, let's go see the kids. Do you want to, I'll try to read the comments off this while we're down there. We're going to leave the computer up here.
What are they doing?
Calvin came over to play.
Oh, good.
And Hudson's getting her water.
What's TV? What's TV?
The one back there,
Daddy, I'm going to pretend to speak the ghosts with this.
Oh, okay. Do you want the other controller?
Sure!
That way you guys can play together.
So,
Yeah.
Here, let me start that up.
remember the ghost
Here, let me
kid
start
was
them up.
Calvin?
There. Yeah, let me start up this
Dada.
other.
Not telling him
Hold
where
on,
the
hold on.
ghost is going. Hey, Mom. Guess what?
There you go, Dominic. You're green.
We can try and find a game where there's two.
No, you don't need
All right.
What are they
Oh
doing?
boy, Hudson, and we got the live stream going.
Can you smile for everybody?
Hey, can you show me a pretty smile? You're having fun down here with your brother? Yeah. We say we've been hiding down here in the cool.
Your
She
nose
went-
is cold.
She had
Oh,
her
no.
she had her last day of summer school today, and then when she got home, we went and Daddy got a haircut, so we did have to get out in the heat. And then we came home and we ran for the basement. So hot out. And then Daddy decided to bake today. So
Anne says hi. She misses you. We'll have to go over to that Leawood Park because the Variety KC Park is over there. So it has a wheelchair swing
I missed too
and a
much.
jungle gym and all kinds of stuff that we can play on.
Everybody's saying hi to you. Everybody's saying hi to you. Yeah, they're all saying hi to you. And Dominic's very occupied. I'll tell him you guys said hi in a bit. Dominic,
Say hi
the
to
vlog says hi. Say hi.
Hi, vlog.
They're all saying hi to you.
Hi, vlog.
Calvin, say hi.
Oi.
Oi, oi, oi.
Say, Daddy, that's loud. You're being
I
loud in
know.
my ear.
I know, I'm getting surprisey, aren't I? I'm sorry.
This is a cute outfit you have on.
Yeah, she's got really cute shorts on with, they have like little ruffles on the.
That's super cute. Look at that. That's so nice. Okay, I'll
Calvin, you got a hi also.
Dad, go.
Where's your diaper? It's good. I just changed it before we started the live stream.
Okay, all right,
so.
calm down. Let's calm down.
Okay, Dominic.
It's all right. Daddy, stop yelling in her ear.
I'm sorry. I'm getting a little loud over you, aren't I? And then Dominic yelling in the background.
I got your phosphorus today. I was at the pharmacy.
We ran out of phosphorus, didn't we?
Did you tell her her surgery consult is scheduled?
Not yet.
Okay.
Hudson, Ann, you want me to leave you alone a little bit? I'm sorry. We
Freaked her out,
got
Dad.
you a little freaked out, didn't we? A little too excited. Yeah. So this is what happens when we give her too much stimulation. So, hey, Dominic, can we turn that down a little bit, please? Just grab the remote and turn it down a little bit. All right. This is mostly Daddy's fault for freaking Hudson out a little bit, but just need to turn it down a bit. Relax. Okay, we'll do some Jin Shin Jitsu. Okay. So this is kind of how it goes. I might, you know, Mom, I think maybe let's bring her upstairs so that they can still play their game down here. Okay. So let's unplug her water. Let's see. Dominic, don't scream. Calvin's the older one, so he's picking what you guys are playing together. Okay.
Then we can choose what you want to do.
Okay. Maybe I was right earlier. Maybe there was a little arguing going on. Okay, Mom, you hold the camera. I'll carry Hudson up.
You don't even do garden work that bad.
There we go.
Okay, now we're gonna
Oh,
beat up those block things, okay? You gotta get the block things before they get to us.
What?
Beat up the block things.
Oh, we don't have to keep the block. What is that? Oh, we don't. What is that?
She's smiling now.
I thought I
You
had
want
a
her
blanket
chair?
sitting there.
Here, I'll get it.
That's all good. Are you smiling
Yeah,
now?
she is.
Yeah, I see.
Are you smiling now? Yes, you are. That's a good girl. It was just too loud down there, wasn't it? I know. Your brother and your dad are both very loud.
Too many screamy surprises from her brother.
Too many loud noises. Too many loud noises.
I'll roll her chair over to hook that up too. Here, I'll take this. Okay. We're gonna let her just stretch out on the floor there, but her wheelchair ends up being a good thing to hook her pump up to when she's just hanging out. I would put her in her chair, but she gets mad at her chair if she sits in it for too long. Okay, Mom, there we go. All right, so we just roll it up here next to her. Is that better? Yeah. This is a way better idea, isn't it?
Eat your belly.
Yeah, it's not as cool up here, but well,
Yeah, but
temperature-wise, but it's a lot
kinda
cooler up
chilly.
here. But it's a lot cooler up here otherwise, isn't it?
Yeah, but never know.
There's your tater tot casserole, huh? Yeah.
Everybody loves your smile.
There you go. That's a happy girl. Yeah. There you go. Oh, were you gonna talk? I thought I heard a little voice there. Do you got a little more? Maybe? No? Well, yeah, they sent a lot of stuff home today because it was their last day of school. Yeah, it was her
Hey, that's right.
last day of summer school today. So, all right, Mom, when we get back up, you can go through and let Hudson know everybody who commented hello.
Okay.
All right.
Alex says hi. Hudson, how are you? Ashley says hello, love you. Judge says hi, Hudson. Hi, Dominic. They love your outfit. She really enjoys those compliments.
Yeah, she's definitely a girly girl. She loves compliments on her
Lori
outfits.
says hi, sweet girl.
In fact, while it's cooking, why don't I move this over where we can also see Hudson for you guys. Sorry, while I was
Everyone loves your
cooking.
smile. Patricia says, I'm so glad you're smiling. Carrie says, hi, Hudson.
There we
Melting
go.
your heart.
Let's move you down another seat, Mom, and then
Yeah, well, I'm going to put this away.
there we go. Angle that just a little more, that way we can all, yeah, I think that does it. And if I can keep these texts from coming in. That was Troy texting something. I don't know what. So another thing, another idea I had last night. Okay, guys, stop texting. I have it on Do Not Disturb. I don't know how to keep those from coming in, but I have to use the Wi-Fi to live stream.
Oh.
So, okay, hold on. Let me put this away.
Here, I'll sit by you. How about that? Sit by you.
That's all right. That's all right. Go ahead. Sit over there. Yeah, sit over there, because that way you can be on. We're doing our blocking here. And how's the battery on that? It's fine, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. 100.
Okay. There we go. We got 3 of us in here. So I had an idea last night that I ran by Casey to see what she thought, and I think we're going to send some of these shirts to some different of the more popular YouTubers and hope that they will share our channel, because we're at this kind of lull moment right now with the growth. I don't think it's going really fast, but we're at a point where we need to take a big jump so that the channel really takes off. And we learned that if just one successful YouTuber shares your channel, that it can change things for you overnight. You can go from 5,700 to 30,000 overnight. If just, one Casey Neistat or Roman Atwood out there says, hey, check out this other channel. So we're gonna try to do that so that we can shoot this sucker to the moon and spread this message of hope and happiness. I love it. This is Casey's just replying away over there with her fingers.
I can't wait to eat that casserole.
I think she's hungry.
Hey, do you still have those deviled eggs?
I told you. I told you guys.
What?
I was telling them I made these for you, and it was like your favorite thing in the world. Just what? Couple?
Yeah. Yummy! Oh, they're kind of hard now.
Just the top.
Should have covered them up.
Yeah, they're fine. We'll eat the rest tonight.
Yeah, you should have covered them up. They're kind of bad now.
They're not bad for you.
They're not bad for you, but they're not good.
They're
You
fine.
can't let it sit in the fridge. Back cover it. Like in Tupperware. By the way, what do you call something that's not Tupperware? That's one of those brands that's, like Xerox or Rollerblades. What do you call those things? If it's not Tupperware.
Yeah, what is it? I'll just have a Coke. And it's like, we only have Pepsi. I'm like, well, that's what I meant.
Or Band-Aids. They're called adhesive bandages.
Mm-hmm.
What's another one?
That I
Post-its.
being in the bar business, and I would go somewhere and I'd say, because I used to drink Captain Morgan and cola, and that's what everyone says, Captain and Coke. And I would say, I'd always order, I need a Captain and cola. Just because I was hoping to avoid the whole conversation of, no, we only have Pepsi, or we only have Royal Crown, or we only have, and so I'd say Captain and cola. And so many times the bartender would say, is Pepsi okay? And I'm like, well, that's why I said cola.
You order Coke and they're like, is Dr. Pepper okay? No, that's not even the same thing.
Not the same thing.
People ask about the shirts again today.
What do they want to know?
Can they still order them?
Yeah, you can always order shirts. That's I know it's a little confusing, but basically, an individual shirt, if somebody orders one, that starts the campaign, and that campaign lasts for 2 weeks approximately, and we have to hit a minimum of 5 shirts
Per each design.
per each design for them to go to print.
Like, you can't order one of the hope, one of the growth, one of the gratitude, and then, like, people order randomly more. It has to be 5 of the hope minimum to have it print. The reason they do that
Not
is
you, just that.
Yeah.
That certain shirt has to sell at least 5 shirts before they go to print. But if they don't, like if you order one and then only 4 people have ordered one, or only you ordered one, then you don't get charged. And so you just kind of wait until the next time. So that's why like last time we did the live stream, we were promoting it so hard because the minimum had been reached on that, and there were a couple of days left, and so we were trying to get everybody to jump on the bandwagon at that moment in time.
Yeah,
And hopefully in the future, if the channel takes off like we want it to, that should never be a problem.
W Deuce, do you know who
You have
that
to
is?
tell me what's coming in. Hey, W Deuce, I game with W Deuce.
It says, tell Dan, aka Teflon, if I don't see him tonight, I'm taking him off my AOL buddy list.
You actually won't see me tonight. We've got family coming over to hang out for the night, so I won't be gaming tonight.
Hi, Ronnie.
But I did get on this afternoon for about an hour, and it was pretty awesome. And you missed some killer stuff last night when you bailed. You just disappeared. You should go on the Twitch channel and check it out because it's all like 3 hours worth of footage there.
This is funny. So Moore's Laura Field, I hope I'm saying that right. I'm sorry if I messed that up. She goes, I just gotta say it's 1:08 a.m. in Germany, and now I'm making tater tot casserole because y'all made me hungry. Guess I'm shooting for my winter bod instead of a bikini one. I'm blaming you for this one.
Who needs a bikini bod, really?
I have a mom bod.
Yeah, dad bod all day. By the way, W Deuce, I did watch your Well, your video of you losing to that Corvette, so.
He says spread me some fame too.
Go check out Dubby Deuce on YouTube. He has a pretty cool Ford. Is that a Focus Dubby? I think it is. And in fact, leave a link right here to your channel in the comment thread. Maybe some people will go check out your channel. The losing to the Corvette today, though. Oh man, no, I wouldn't call that a loss. I mean, that's a really nice car, yours. And I did not know that you were a Rick and Morty fan, but who in the world is it? Well, my wife, but Rick and Morty? Wait, I got something to show you.
Oh yeah, show him your present from Troy. Well, you had that on a previous episode, babe.
Hi, sweets. You doing okay?
Yeah, you showed him already.
I didn't point out that this is signed by the artist.
He goes, no, stop, I'm a loser. But yes, tuned focus is the car.
It's really nice. It's a really nice car. I miss having a fast vehicle.
Hi, Melissa.
I drive the huge van now, which costs as much as a Ferrari.
So yeah, we let's see. Update on Hudson. We had a lot of communication with doctors recently. Her surgery consult for her VNS is July 31st, right, in the morning.
Yes.
And then she's got bone density scans in the next couple of weeks. Another MRI.
Urology.
Well, we haven't heard from her urology yet.
Yeah, we have. I have that appointment. Same day as the bone density scan, and then the nephrology. All these things.
Well, the nephrology is the bone density scan. Urology is capping.
They're separate. They're separate appointments. I know, right? Yeah.
So one's a DEXA scan and one's a bone density scan then, or they're the same thing?
I think so. There's two separate appointments about half a month apart.
Melissa, her scoliosis is the same. It's bad, but it's the same. She's thankfully hasn't progressed on her curvature, so the bracing has been working really well.
The progression, we go in again for that the end of August, I think. So we'll see what the progression is on that. We're hoping that it's like before, it was like a 6%, which is not too overwhelming.
Somebody saw her roll over.
Did you turn to the side? Did you turn to the side? Did you show them how you can turn your side? Did you roll your back? Oh, okay. Are you working it? You doing her crunches? Get it.
Yeah, Melissa. So the reason we're doing the VNS and some of these other appointments is because she is officially in puberty early. So she has what's called precocious puberty. And so we also have then some follow-up appointments for her endocrine doc, who just kind of mentioned that after the MRI clears and we can see that there's no brain tumors, which I think is kind of silly, but it's procedure.
Yeah, they have to cover all their bases. They're sure what it is, but they have to make sure it's not something else so that they don't give an improper diagnosis or treatment.
Right. So she'll get some. They gave us a choice of Lupron injections, which are once a month, or a Supprelin implant, which they're both hormones, and it's to slow down or halt puberty altogether. And I think we're gonna start with the shots, just because. Hudson, anytime we change something, her body sometimes wigs out. So we're going to start slow with the shots. And then if those work, maybe we'll consider the implant down the road. But with the VNS implant happening at the same time, I don't want to do too much at once. Right? We had a bad experience with oral baclofen versus the pump.
Well, that's literally the most popular video on this channel that most of the people who became Hopesters, a lot of you are the first video you saw was Rough Episode, which was her reaction with the baclofen. And had we gone with the pump, that would have been a horrible thing.
Yeah, I don't know what we would have done. Plus have a surgery and recovery from that on top of it. Marianne, Dominic is downstairs playing with a neighbor friend. They are playing the VR and competing against each other, although I hear faint screaming down there, so they're probably fighting.
Well, 5.5 and a 10.5.
Yeah. Anyway, he's having fun, I think. Well, thanks, Marianne, for the compliment on my hair. It's kind of been like this for a while. I guess I just got it trimmed up not that long ago.
I keep trying to talk her into growing it out.
It's so hot.
I-
And it's more to take care of.
I think it's cute. I love her hair, but I still call it the "Can I talk to your manager" haircut.
Good. I like that.
I'm gonna need to talk to your manager.
Or who was the? It was Victoria Beckham was the one who made the reverse bob popular again, or whatever it's called, the stack. You could look like David Beckham any day.
I can live at the gym. Of course, that does mean I get tattoos.
Well, you can get tattoos.
I don't have any tattoos. I'm interested in getting a tattoo, but I'm not interested in spending the money on it.
I think you'd be a wussy. I don't think you could handle the pain.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You whine about everything.
I do
My
not.
shoulder hurts. My back hurts.
Yes.
I
Those are both
ache.
real things.
I think I have something in my ear. You're not gonna be able to handle a tattoo.
I can handle a tattoo. I just want to get one here. Well, it's backwards for you guys. So over my heart, like here, and a little bit on the shoulder. But Dominic's sign is dragon. He was born in the year of the dragon, and Hudson was born in the year of the tiger. So I want to find an artist who can make me one up where it is a dragon protecting a tiger
That'd be
over
cool.
my heart.
I think that'd be really cool. A lot of work though. Can you
Yes.
point the camera down a little bit? They can't see her face.
Oh, no? There we go.
There, that's better. Now they can see you.
Let me scoot you over a little bit, kid.
Can you see the camera?
There we go.
Good looking.
Is that better?
Melissa thought I was funny. Dan was like, "Stop saying stuff about me."
Stop it! I don't do those things. By the way, the timer is up, so I think it's time to get that out of the
Go do it.
out of
Hurry
the
up.
oven. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, I got to move you guys really quick to the top so we can finish this out the right way. All right. There we are. All right, let's get these beauties out of the oven.
How fast are you doing?
There's the
You're pretty good. I like your bow.
there's the little one. The extra. And here we go. Oh my goodness. Now, we're not gonna end the stream just yet because I'm gonna let that cool for about 15 minutes while we sit here and chat just a little more. Hopefully you guys stick around. And then I can spoon into it and you can see that wonderful ooey gooiness.
Tell them that they like ketchup. Ketchup is good, but that's so weird.
Ketchup is the best on this stuff. Here we go. What else? What else can we bring up? Oh, you got one of the new. Let me go get that ringer shirt, the Hope shirt.
Yeah, actually, I just changed into it.
Oh, you want to do that?
Yeah, I'll just do that.
Yeah.
Because you can keep talking.
Casey's
And
gonna
I'll bring
go.
Out, I'll bring out the tank top too.
We got 2 new options that we hadn't had available for the Hope shirts before. So there's a tank top and a ringer shirt. So she's gonna go put one or both. I don't know. She's gonna model fashion show it up for us. Let me flip over here where I can see your comments. There we go. Can I send leftovers your way? Awesome. The I'm hoping before the end of July to get a PO box set up so that we can send stuff to and you guys can send stuff back, that kind of thing. You have to understand it's the internet, so we don't want to give away our literal home address because there are a lot of weirdos in the world. But hoping that we can do some of that exchanging back and forth. We can get a PO box to mail from so that maybe we can do some contests maybe or something, or giveaways in the future. Maybe some artwork that Hudson has made at school or Dominic has made that we could maybe put up, you know, and give to anyone who might want one or have a contest for it, that kind of thing. Hudson's favorite TV show. You must be a new viewer, Alex. Hudson's favorite TV show is Doc McStuffins. She loves Doc McStuffins. And I think right behind that is Sesame Street, although she started to get bored with Sesame Street. And Dominic, he doesn't really watch TV anymore. It used to be Little Einsteins. There she is. There's the new shirts, the ringers. This is awesome. Like, and it has this, sorry to touch your chest, but it has,
Like a little ribbing right here.
yeah, it has like a
And then it
shoulder
goes all the way
separation.
around. It's just like a reinforced panel. I don't know. I think it's really neat. And then we also have these new tank tops, which I think is really great for
Back up a little bit.
summertime. Because, you know, wear like a sports bra, or if you're a guy, just wear it, you know, as is. But it's a slouchy tank. So it's really loose fitting. It's not super tight. And, you know, us with some belly. It's nice to have a loose shirt, but these come in all different colors. It's not just the red and the blue. So like you can get it in purple, black. I think they both come in green as well. Didn't we
I
do green?
think, also, I think they go up to 2X or do they go to 3X? I think they go to 3X.
It depends on the shirt.
Yeah.
I think these go up to 3X. I think these might go up to 2.
Okay.
I don't know. You'll
'Cause
have
I know
to
we
look.
got Dad at 3X before.
Yeah, but that was a long sleeve shirt. We
Alex.
don't have any long sleeve shirts.
Alex, I still love SpongeBob. Moore's Lorefield, she says, my teenagers just got up because they smelled the casserole. 2 a.m. counts as early breakfast, right? Yes!
Yes, it does.
You're literally making it. That's awesome. It's so delicious. So Alicia, Hudson's care nurse, she says that she does hers with green beans instead of peas. And I've done it with corn before when I didn't have peas. But I don't know. I'm a big fan of peas. I just think it works so well with the cream of mushroom. What happened to Hudson earlier downstairs? Dominic had yelling and the game going, and those things were surprising her. And then there I was right over the top of her, talking in my big talk to the camera voice. So she got a little overwhelmed by all of that.
That was too much, Daddy.
Yeah, so she was being really pensive and wanting to.
Have a seizure.
Yeah, it was on the verge of a seizure, basically. So we moved her up here. But she's been a little frowny since she got home from school.
Did you have a bad day?
She's had her smiley moments, but she's been just kind of frowny.
Sorry.
I think she just hates the weather, or maybe she's mad because summer
It's her
school's
last
over.
day of school, yeah.
Could be.
Is that why you're mad? Because your last day is over? Well, in 1 more month, you're going to go back to full time and you'll see Miss Sherry, who misses you so much.
She misses you so much.
Yeah, I don't know what she's going to do when she comes back to school, because she wrote me an email and said, oh my gosh, how is she doing? I miss her so much.
For all the SpongeBob fans out there, who's a goofy goober? I'm a goofy, goofy goober. Are you a goofy, goofy goober?
Baby.
Oh.
Do you want to turn over? What's wrong?
You want to lay on your back?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Hi.
Such a good smile.
Oh, you want to look at the camera?
You guys can hear that, but that is the time to give Hudson her food and meds reminder that goes off at 6:30 every night. But it's also time for me to take my cholesterol medicine, which I'm gonna slip in, grab, take, come back out here, and we're gonna scoop out a bowl of this tater tot casserole for Casey and probably end the live stream, which is kind of slowing down here toward the end. But I'll be right back.
Marianne is a new viewer. She calls us a bunch of kooks.
We are a bunch. Well, actually, I'm the kook. Dominic and I are the weirdos. Casey tends to, shoot pretty straight arrow.
I'm just not that funny.
She's so funny. She's just not that extroverted. That's the difference. Casey's much funnier than me. In fact, whenever I run a funny idea for video by her, she's usually the one that punches it up to the even funnier level. She's got a really funny brain. And if you read her book, which hopefully will be coming out here pretty soon, you will see that there is definitely still some humor.
Yeah, and by the way, I decided to just self-publish, so we're gonna put that on the website when it's done, and you can just download it for a very low cost. Just I don't know.
We'll figure it out. We're learning this process. What was that big comment that came in?
It says, sorry to repeat this, but can you also cook the tater tot casserole in a slow cooker?
I don't know if that would work because you want the tots to, I think they'd get all soggy and kind of fall apart. Slow cooker tends to kind of break things down. This, you definitely want I'm going to cut it open. We're going to look at it. All right. Down to 17 people for the finale.
16.
Where did I? There it is.
Oh, one in the back. She goes, I was just looking at the shirt. That bikini blue color is gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
I'm gonna go get a couple of the other shirts so they can see them.
Okay. Okay, let's read these while she's out of the room. Missed the beginning, how was it? Oh, this whole video will still be available after the live stream, so you can jump, that was cool, you can jump back and watch the beginning, definitely, for sure. But the basic ingredients for anyone getting here late, main ingredient, hamburger, peas, cream of mushroom, tater tots, cheddar cheese, and then onion, garlic, rosemary, black pepper, salt, garlic, basil. Yes, I think that was everything. Yes, please rewatch it. And let me grab a bowl. Still too hot to hold. Cool enough to touch, but not cool enough to hold. Got a squeaky. You hear that? I'm gonna get that fixed. Looks delicious. You have to go. Okay, Alex, thanks for watching. I didn't get to read the rest of that before it disappeared. Okay. Yeah, definitely come back. Watch it later, guys. I'm going to get it out really quickly so we can end this live stream. Anybody who was here from the beginning that's still here, that is amazing. Thanks for sticking around. Look at this. Oh, I can't wait. And it smells so good. That rosemary. The rosemary coming out of there. Looky there. Oh man, oh man. I need to get a picture like that so I can make a new thumbnail for this.
Delicious.
Oh yeah.
Okay, shall we show some shirts with
All right,
the
shoot.
tater tots?
Actually, let me just turn this camera. You can show the shirts.
So,
All right, let me set that just right. Good lordy, 60s gal. She says, "Yum." And Carrie says, "Oh my goodness, delish." Yeah, it
okay.
is.
So the miracle shirts are pretty, straightforward, right? And this is the color of the gray. Here's the growth shirt. It's a metal color. Here, can you hold that one up next to it? So see, it's a little bit darker gray, which I like a lot. It's not quite black. And then, of course, the Hope shirts, traditional purple. They're all backwards because I'm showing them. This still is one of my favorites. The gratitude shirts.
She likes the long sleeves. I'm not a fan of long sleeve shirts. It's a lighter gray. And then this is that Tahiti blue. But I'm not going to show the front because this isn't our shirt. But this is that color. Whose shirt is it? Give a shout out.
This is Kyla's. This is Lynn Garrison and her husband. I can't remember.
So
Eric.
We started with bonfire funds for our t-shirt campaigns, and a lot of other special needs families jumped on. So we started collecting other families' campaigns.
My whole closet's full of bonfire shirts just because of that. I buy everyone's shirt. They're comfy. They're super soft. And there's so many colors to pick from. But yeah. Hi, Lynn and Eric. Hi, Kyla. Kyla's one of my faves.
Oh, let me turn that. Oh, those boys are going crazy down there. Alright, gotta get a little bowl for Dominic too. I'm gonna go out a bit extra for him. Okay, guys, this is gonna do it for the live stream. Tater Tot Casserole cooking as I pick up this last bit that I spilled on the cutting board here. Like I said, ketchup on this is just the way to go. I'm not a big put ketchup on everything kind of guy, but it definitely is good on this. Also, once this sits in the fridge, it sits up a little more, so you can almost slice it like a piece of cake and put it in a bowl. It's so good left over. Mom, are you ready to eat?
Yes. Marianne wants to share her tater tot recipe too. It's about 40 years old and delicious.
Please do. I'm always up for a new recipe. In fact, if you could leave it in the, after this goes, I guess after it's done being live and they process it and it becomes an episode, could you leave it in the comments? I'd love to give it a try. And before we go, anybody who's still here, please, like I said, go over to the okay, there we go. Go over to the Adley's New Brother video on Shonduras' channel and just show them some love from the Hopesters over here at See the Sights. And I think that's gonna do it. Mom, are you ready to sign it out?
I am.
You want to sign it out or?
Go for it.
All right, guys. Remember, And you can get this for yourself if you don't have one yet. To the world, you might be just one person, but to one person, ye the world. So go be somebody's world. Thanks for watching, guys. We will see you in the next episode. I think I'll have it edited. Not tomorrow. We're going to be gone all day. But hopefully Saturday I'll get it up. Saturday or Sunday you'll probably see a new episode coming. So stick around. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching, guys.